Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. Sorry for the gap in between episodes. I know it's unusually long. I, started a new job this week, and I've been trying to record another episode of the other series I'm doing concurrently, which is The Last Tinker City of Colors, but I'm having a couple minor issues with that, too, so, yeah. Anyway, sorry again for the wait, but here we are. And last episode, we did a few things. We got rid of the Pursuer, as well as the Ruin Sentinels. So, it was a big boss episode.
Oh, hello. This room is not, and only this, and this, you lovely thing. Shall I provide you with one?
Mm-hmm. Miracles. Miracles powered by currency, of course. Anyway, there is more to do in the Lost Bastille. However, we are not going to do it now, because I usually like to do areas all in one go, consecutively and not really mix and match, but I feel like for this particular build, especially maybe, I'm not really ready for the latter half of the Bastille. So we are going to head over to one of the other branched paths that we can take that ends in one of our 4 Great Soul bosses. Today we will be doing Huntsman's Copse. Now, I really like this area. I know not everybody does. This over here is Falcon.
I don't know who you are, but the frailty of the weak disrupts.
Okay, well, I wouldn't call myself weak, thank you, but this is your first real Hex teacher. But he won't speak to you unless you have 8 intelligence and 8 faith. And then he'll sell you stuff, and if you have, I think it's 20 intelligence and 20 faith, if you talk to him, he will actually give you his equipment, which is actually really useful for a Hex build. So yes, certainly a valuable NPC on some playthroughs, just not this one. Alright, now this is maybe one of the shortest distances between bonfires in a Souls game. Because we just lit the one out there, right? And as soon as we're done coming through here, there's gonna be another one. It's right across this gap, right, like there's a little arch you might be able to see there underneath this, like, bridge. And, yeah, there's another one in there. We have a little bit more to do to get to it, but not a whole lot. Now, we're gonna come in here, and there are gonna be guys across the way shooting us with arrows. That's going to be annoying. Let's see if we can preemptively life gem to maybe make up for some of that health loss. Estus. Back up from this door, because this guy likes to attack you through it. Maybe brighten the place up a bit, you know? Now, you can keep walking forward there, and we are going to momentarily. First, let's kick this tree over. For what reason, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. It kind of... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why you would use that, really. It's barely faster than going around the normal way. It's also, like, the only tree, aside from the one in the tutorial, that you interact with and knock down in that way. Cracked red eye orb. Okay, now, on this is a Pharaoh's Lock stone down there. And I spent a while trying to jump to it in my initial game, but it's actually a bit easier to get to than that. Now, this doesn't have a 100% success rate, and even if it did, I'm not the greatest at Dark Souls platforming, so cut me some slack, but if you just run off this edge... Oh, dear. Huh. That has never happened before. And then what I tried to do there was I tried to get running on that corner and see if I could vault up onto, like, the main area of the platform, but, that was a no-go. So, You know what? Lockstones, by the end of the game, lockstones are a dime a dozen. You get, like, yeah, like at least a dozen that you pretty much never need to use. But, whoa, calm down there, buddy. But right now, we're still at a point in the game where kind of, not everyone counts, but I want to get everyone. Also, it's there, and it's an item, and you can collect it, and I want to. Oh, you dick! Ugh. That's something that can happen, and does all too frequently. I'd still, honestly, as many hours as I've put into the game, I still don't know what makes you roll when you land. But anyway, by missing, we can kind of come down to this cave here, and there are more poison moths sprinkling their poison spores all over the place in this room. Now, on most of my builds, I have a bow and arrow or something I can use to reach these guys before now, but I don't, so we're just gonna not deal with them. We're gonna come down here, and we're gonna fight this guy. Come at me. Oh, come on, you gotta attack me now. Or, don't, and I will just take care of you that way. Alright, pop a life gem, counteract this poison. I believe this is not booby-trapped. Yes. Ricard's Rapier. That's an interesting item to be in Dark Souls 2. I wonder if they properly explained that. Maybe they do in the item description, but I'm not going to look at it right now. In here, we have a large soul of a nameless soldier. Always good to pick up some consumable souls. And our way back out. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really done a rapier run. I've tinkered around with some rapiers. I don't really like their thrusty, pokey moveset, personally. But I always like to go down there and get it anyway, because that is how I play games. I wouldn't call myself like a hardcore completionist. Oftentimes, if I think something is too out of the way, or requires an unreasonable level of... That is amazing. That's beautiful. I'm glad we caught that on camera. Guy looks like he's... Oh, he's gone now. Looked like he was just standing on the side of the stairs. Oh, dear. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a hardcore completionist anyway, but most of the stuff that's like, if I can see it, I want to at least try and get it. Even if it's a game I've played before and it's something I know I'm not going to use. It's a shiny. It's there. Need to get it. Keeps me up at night if I don't. Slam! Okay, that was less helpful. Oh, really? Those iframes. Haha! There we go. The slam is a lot easier to miss with. It's just so much more satisfying to use. Now, I didn't point it out, but that actually led us into that room that we were in previously that we got to this way around. Yep. Oh, I didn't realize how close you were. Now, do I want to go for that lock? You know what? I don't want to go for that lockstone again. If I really want to get it, I can get it off camera. But I'm not gonna keep missing that jump. just for your guys' amusement. Alright, rest of this bonfire, and then let's move on and do this area for real, huh? Now, this place is really not that bad. Got some hollows running around. These guys, I believe any enemy with a torch has a consistent 50% drop rate for torches, so... Excuse me, if you're going to try and do like an Olympic torch run, or are just looking for more torches to farm them or something, I don't know why you would need to, but there they are. Oh, that does not... I forget, these guys, like, do not stagger. Which is... You would think bringing a giant... I don't know what this is made of. Iron? Stone? It looks stone-ish, but I doubt it is made of stone. I don't know. But you would think... 22... Ah, crap. What units of measurements do we use here? Wait, 22 weight? You would think a 22 weight sword crashing down on your head would do something. Apparently not. Wait, there's another guy around here. Yep, okay. I knew I forgot about someone. Aromatic ooze that gives you magic. It's like a pine resin for magic damage. 1 and 2. Very good. Life gem. Now over here, there's a moth up there, so we're gonna get poisoned. Maybe. Actually, apparently not even a little bit. Wow, I always killed that moth first. I didn't realize you could absolutely grab that item without worrying about a thing. Now, here we get to some more serious undead foes. In these thieves, brigands, bandits. I don't know what you would quite want to call them. Oh my goodness, where did you come from? Now, if you saw a drop in here, in this little hut, that is Soul Spear, I believe. There's also a drop on a cliff over there. We're gonna worry about all of this maybe in this episode, but I doubt it. There's a whole second path over that way. Takes you to another boss. Actually, you know what? We might go there regardless of if we try the boss or not in this episode. Just because there is a sublime bone dust over there. In that direction. Alright, I believe that's all the normal enemies here, but if we come in here and just try and pull that lever, bad things happen. Because this guy's a dick. Now that he's gone, though, we pull the lever and lower the bridge. My first time through the game, I was convinced that there was going to be, like, a Taurus demon straight up on this bridge or something. Because it's so creepy because you can't see what's on top while it's coming down. But, nope. And honestly, I actually, you know, I don't really fancy myself a game designer or anything. There's a nice bonfire in here that we're going to come back for. I don't fancy myself a game designer or anything, but I feel like that's a missed opportunity. I think that would have been really cool to have some kind of big beef gate up there. Oh, really? That's the first time I haven't one-hit something in a while. Hey, I don't approve, okay? These arrows, I don't like them. I don't like your ambushes either. Y'all are bad at this. I want to get this key first. We'll go up and do that in a second. Kill this guy. This cliff is always longer than I remember by, like, one segment of cliff, if that makes any sense. Flame butterfly, always good. Now that guy's gonna stay in there and try and shoot arrows, but that should draw out this guy. And access denied. Now, here is the Undead lockaway key, which is what we need to unlock that bonfire we previously noted. Which we will do in just a minute. After we come up here. Now, if you don't see this as an ambush, I'm sorry for you. Item, crystal lizard. Oh, the crystal lizard. Okay, I understand why people run for it now. But, yeah, this is, you can see the first guy, like, right over here. And there's 2 or 3 more, at least, waiting in the area to ambush you if you try and do it that way. So, I take the cautious approach. That said, I've never gotten that crystal lizard before. Poison throwing knife. I actually don't think I've noticed it before, so I don't know what that drops. Is this guy, what, coming to meet me? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I deserve that. Whatever, guy. Now, somewhere here, perhaps right here, yes, this is an obnoxiously thin ledge to land on. You do not get a lot of breathing room, as noted by my death. That was silly. That was quite silly. And we didn't go back and get the bonfire either, so we're going to start from here. Now, this isn't awful. It's more tedious than anything. Alright, take care of that guy. Oh, damn. That was a torch that would have proved my point brilliantly. 1, 2. My turn for 2. There we go. Alright, now I should be able to pretty much ignore the other people this time. If I'm lucky, I shouldn't aggro the one that's kind of just wandering around down there. Oh, you people are fun. Rogue armor. Oh ho! Oh ho ho ho! Nice try, friend. You were successfully aiming at where I was going to be, but then I didn't end up being there. No need to go into the hut for that ambush either. Now, I straight up did not see this guy at all in my first playthrough. I don't know if I had the darkness turned down on my TV or something, but I never saw this guy.
I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade.
You don't say.
I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way. He was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along.
Mm-hmm.
You be careful of him. Pate. I think he said.
Pite.
He wears this rather unusual ring. You know it. When you see it, I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. He's a slick talker. So don't let him fool you.
Yeah, okay, Pate sounds a little sketchy now, but to be fair, you aren't exactly the paragon of trustworthiness. That guy kind of sketches me out, too. Okay, now do this again. I guess I'm gonna try for the crystal lizard this time. Uh-oh. I actually don't want to lose those souls that I had, so let's try not to die here. That would be silly. Ah, bugger off. Okay. I think I'm gonna charge in here. Bad idea. Bad idea. I don't know. You might need some form of projectiles to catch that lizard with any amount of certainty. Aha, try and shoot me through that tree, will you? Aha! Iframe, son! Very good. Now, I want to do this now just on principle. The principle of showing it who's boss. Oh my god, you have to approach that the most slowly. For 3 poison moss! For 3 poison moss! Come on! Hardly seems fair. This guy's just gonna walk on off for me. Appreciate that. This jerk. And this jerk. Oh, I need to get this guy to come off his ledge. Spoiler alert, there's an NPC invasion here. We're gonna worry about these caves later. In just a minute. There's an NPC invasion here, and I do not want this guy on this ledge just loosing arrows at me while I try and deal with him. Oh, come on now. Okay, okay. This is not great. But it could be worse. Okay. Oh! That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Good stuff! Lots of chopping. Lots of chopping. I'm a fan. Alright, now... Okay. The boss is back behind that waterfall, as is the other entrance to the cave. But we are going to... there are 3 entrances to the cave. It's a very long cave. We are going to go back to the one at the... Or are we? You know what? It might be better, actually, to start here. Crush people, get stabbed by arrows. Kill necromancers, that's what's important. Killing the necromancer is what is important here. Because if you don't, you can bring these assholes back to life. And that's really what you don't want. Also, that was, I believe, the first appearance of curse jars. I didn't figure them out until... I think the Shaded Ruins in my original game of Dark Souls 2, they are just jars that curse you if you stand near them. Like assholes. Now there should be... Oh, nope, there isn't, because the Necromancer wasn't here to animate him. Unless he... Oh. They must have changed that in a patch, okay? It used to be... So that skeleton assembled itself, right? It used to be that it was the necromancer that assembled the skeleton, and if the necromancer was dead, that skeleton would no longer reassemble itself. Now, it seems like it's just supposed to... Now, like, it will assemble itself. It's just supposed to mess with you? I don't know. Whatever. Because I like torches, we're gonna take this and run around here and light some torches. There's no torches out there. Okay. Do I want what do I want to do here? How many? I can get 2 good levels out of this. Let's take those 2 good levels. I might be less antsy with my souls if I didn't need to level up freaking everything for this build. I need more adaptability, more endurance, more vitality, a lot more vitality so that I can actually wear armor.
Bear, seek, lest.
Bear, seek, lest. Yup. More vitality. And in fact, let's go and find a Soul of a Proud Knight. Perfect. That is 2,000 souls, and that will take us to just the right amount for a 3rd level in vitality. Now let's see, do we have enough vitality yet that we can take off the helmet? Okay, most of these armors we can wear now, except Dranglaic Mail. Oh my god. No wonder everyone uses Dranglaic Mail. That shit is, gives you a lot of defense. Holy crap. It's also really heavy. Yeah, it looks like Royal Swordsman armor is about where we're at. Awesome. Back to Huntsman's Copse. Or Copse. Not sure which it is between those two. It's not Corpse, though. Okay, we did the first half of the cave tunnel, which is, you can only access... Like, I think it exists to be a shortcut to the boss. I don't actually find that it serves that purpose. Honestly, it would probably be easier just to run along these cliffs and ignore the enemies, as best I can tell, but I don't know. Ah, come on. What you got? What you got? Oh, a little early. Oh, dear. Okay, that was really close to the ledge. I'm a man on a ledge. Okay, that was needlessly close. Thankfully, now, the boss for this area should be mostly a joke with my build. The ability to deal significant damage in a wide, sweeping forward arc will be quite helpful. Yeah, so, like, this is the exit to the cave / the second entrance, and I feel like there's that gate that I ran into, you may remember. Alright. Necromancer dead. Now I've just got to jump back, which is kind of the hard part. Oh, crap! There we go! First try! Good stuff. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't quite have the poise for that one. Hey now. Why you backing away so slowly? Alluring skull. Something I'm never gonna use. The flame butterfly's there to trick you, so that the skeleton can get its damage off. Alright, now, you may remember approaching this gate from the other side, but there, now we open it, and yeah, like I said, I think that's supposed to operate effectively as a shortcut for once you've done away with the necromancers. You can maybe, like, ignore the skeletons, or just destroy them really easily or something. To get over here, whatever. I never used it. But, let us... okay, I only have 2 Estus, but to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna need a lot for this boss fight. I shouldn't. So let's just see how this goes. The Skeleton Lords! Now, the trick with these guys is that they are weak as shit and have very little health. But you may notice, despite killing one of 3 Skeleton Lords, decidedly not a third of their health is gone. Everyone you kill summons an army of 3 or 4 different types of skeletons. In this case, regular skeletons with a sword and shield. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, don't stay in one place too long. Life gem it up. Hey! 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 What do you think you're doing? That's right. I'm sorry. That was supposed to kill you. That it didn't is an oversight on my part. Okay, we need to just calm down here. This is more difficult than I had anticipated. Only because of all the attacks coming in at different angles. Okay, is that it for the first squadron of skeletons? I think it is. Unless there's just one running around. Yeah, no. Okay. So, where this boss can get tricky is if you destroy all the skeleton lords at once. Because then they kind of disperse and summon 3 different armies of skeletons. And the last kind of army is not something that you want when there are a bunch of other skeletons around chasing you and whatnot. So that's one way that things can kind of go south pretty easily. Oh, you're not dead? Come on. Come on. Alright, that's an Estus for sure. Alright, got Staff Mama Jama coming around the corner here. Why do you block my damage? That just seems lame. And I don't appreciate it. Is that it for both of them? Good. 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 And unless I'm decidedly mistaken, yep. Got Mage Guy last here. Now, they are set to what Skeleton Lord you kill. So, like, if you kill Mage Guy first, his skeletons spawn first. And that's something you want to keep in mind, because you probably want to save Mage Guys for last. Because he spawns these happy motherfuckers. That was immensely satisfying. If you have played any Dark Souls 1 or have seen my Let's Play, you understand how much I didn't want to deal with these guys. Although they are significantly nerfed in Dark Souls 2. They can still tear you up, especially in groups, which is why I usually like to save the mage for last. However, that said, they deal a lot less damage, bone wheel skeletons in this game. Okay, I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go and try to level up. I'm gonna go level up some more, and then I think we're gonna try the other boss, the optional boss in Huntsman's Copse. At least, yeah, because we're only at a half an hour right now. We can spare 15 minutes, make a couple runs at the other one. Honestly, to fight it, what you mostly want is a build with a really good shield. The other boss in the area, and this tower shield has, I assume, high stability. At 70, yep. And blocks 100% physical damage, so that should be fine. Drop down here, broken ladder for some reason. They don't want you to go back. Not that you ever would, really. Oh, come on. Does not take 3 great sword swings to tear that apart.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne. I travel about collecting rare stone. I never planned to visit this god, but I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing.
Oh, I'm aware.
Now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay.
Yes, so, this is your main Titanite dealer. In the game. We're gonna talk to her for a bit to get her to go back to Majula. Basically, she only starts with regular Titanite, and only 10 of them. But eventually she'll get 10 large Titanite shards and infinite regular Titanite. And then eventually she'll get some of every type of ore. She even gets unlimited chunks after beating the game, I think. You can buy a Titanite slab, multiple dragon bones, and twinkling Titanite. She is incredibly useful. But anyway, like I said, we are going to warp back to Majula, spend some of these, and then instead of starting this next area, we're going to see if we can go back and beat the other boss.
Bearer of seeks, seek less.
Which, I really can't imagine being too difficult. Need more vit. How many souls did it say I need? I don't remember. This ought to be enough? 1,000? Yeah, I think that's enough. Ah, yes, very good. Ah, and there's Chloanne. Alright. Back to the Undead Lockaway. I feel like you could make an argument for the bonfire under the bridge being maybe equally as far from the boss, but I prefer starting from this bonfire. And I cross that bridge and kill that guy, because if you don't, he sees you when you're crossing the bridge here and sneaks up behind you, and I would much rather take him out when I know he's coming. Oh, I love the dodge attack for the great sword. Yeah! Oh my god, that's satisfying. Another flame butterfly, always a fan of those. Now if we look down here, this little hole we drop into, and yep, soul spear, just like I thought. Oh, second item. Poison moss and green blossom. Right, so a couple decent consumables. Blah. Fall out here, and now we cross this bridge, and Yes, indeed. Over to this area. Now we're going to have one of these guys coming down to join us. These guys can be scary. Not really with shields, though. That attack will deal a lot of damage to you if it connects, but it doesn't seem like it deals a lot of stamina damage if you've got a decent shield up. So, yeah, I've actually spent most of my time in this game really scared of those guys, but I guess if you have a good shield, you don't need to be. Here we get the notched whip, which is the whip with all the thorns, or spikes on it. I believe it causes, well, rather, I'm almost certain it causes bleed. Otherwise, though, not a terribly great whip. Bring it on. 2, 3. I only need 2. Come at me, brah. Now, here they alternate. There are 4 of them, and there's 2 with those with these staves, and 2 with the whips. Whip guys are absolute nonsense. They don't matter really at all. It's these guys with these, I don't even know what you would call that. Maybe an axe be the closest thing? I don't know. Also, I should note I'm being very careful so as to pull them one at a time, but if you just go charging in there, you will absolutely trigger all at once. And that can be a very not fun time. Oh, snap! That guy needed 3. Almost got some damage in on me. Last guy right here. And there we go. Now, some people like to get that lockstone down there. Hold on. Okay, for some reason I thought I saw an item there. Some people like to get the lockstone from dropping off this bridge. I think it's really hard to do. Also, I'm pretty sure you need the cat ring. So, you know, not my preferred method. And here we have this big old black phantom right before the boss. And this guy can be kind of scary without a shield, because he will just take you down in 1 or 2 hits. In this run, however, I can't say I'm terribly worried about it. Oh! Unless he shield bashes like that. Whew! Whew! So much for my shit talk. Well. Alright, he is actually a force to be reckoned with. Is it time? I think it's time for the Ring of Binding. Usually after just 1 or 2 deaths, I'm fine with the health loss, but too many and I start to feel uneasy. Especially with how little I've upgraded it so far. Da 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 da. Over the chasm and through the woods to the executioner's chariot we go. Yeah, that did not work. I don't know why I thought it would. Pop a life gem. Drop. Drop. Take care of this guy, no problem. In fact... Whoosh! Oh, that is fun. This is honestly the biggest pain in the ass. Every time you die to that phantom, or to the jump where you get the sublime bone dust, or to the boss, you have to come by and fight each one of these pricks again. Only annoying thing. I've tried running too, even with a fast build with a lot of adaptability and low item weight. It is really hard to just make it to the boss fog without pulling, well, obviously without pulling these guys, but without them catching up to you and backstabbing you as you try and go in the fog wall. Up. There we go. I have a combo of my own. Man, this place was fucked up. Got skeletons chained to poles, and pretty sure this whole place was just built to have undead being chased by the executioner's chariot for the amusement of the masses. Ah, I love that. Did you call that a skyline? Isn't that only when it's a city? I don't know, that vista? Landscape? Alright, friend. Round 2, motherfucker. Oh, you're gonna two-hand that business. Ah, damn it. I got the backstab animation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so far so good. And there he goes. Very good. Very good indeed. Alright, now, just in case I don't make this jump, I don't want to lose 12,000 souls and do all that just for missing this jump. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That... I was running, wasn't I? I don't know why I rolled instead of jumped. Fortunately, that's not that hard to get back to, but still. That is annoying. Why did... I don't know why I did that. Well, while we're here, I might as well repair this ring. Yeah, you know what? We can repair that ring and we can level up again.
Bearer of less.
More vitality. It's gonna be my highest stat soon. God, that jump is just aggravating enough. Cause like it's not that bad. I don't miss it that often, but you miss it just often enough that it's like, I gotta do this jump again. At least I miss it just often enough. Like, I feel like these guys, it might be feasible to run around, but I wouldn't know the route to take, and I don't know their aggro range, so I don't know when they would stop. Because I have to stop right around here and kind of play around on this little clearing for a minute while I take out the first of these undead. What are these guys called? I actually have no idea now that I think about it. Undead guards? Ah, that was close. I don't think he would have killed me, but that might have been the beginning of a combo, in which case he actually very well might have killed me. Been able to kill me. gonna say, come on. I know you're coming. And 3. Your turn. Oh, come on. Is it just me, or is it a lot easier to, like, get the backstab animation, but miss it with a greatsword? I feel like I've only missed 1 or 2 backstabs with my other characters that use daggers and longswords and whatnot, but this greatsword guy, all the time I'm missing him. Why are you all taking an extra hit now? I thought I was hitting you in the sweet spot. Oh dear. Okay. Good. Oh my god, that's 7,000 souls just from them. That's pretty crazy. Alright, let's try this jump again. I can't believe I just rolled. That was freaking goofy. I can jump, right? Yep, okay. Just like I thought. Should I, like, take off my shit? Okay. Well, we made it. That's what counts. And we made it back even. Very good. It's great sword and tower shield it up. Wow, that was actually all really easy to equip again. Ring of Blades, Chlorite Ring. Yeah, I think that's all I need here. Alright, now, if I play it smart, this boss should not be that difficult. If I get too antsy or too cocky, I might have issues. I actually really like this boss in design. Alright, let's hide in this one. Have our shield up. Chariot, take out a bunch of these guys. And then kill the necromancer that would revive them. Then turn around and get our shield back up. Oh, come on, Chariot. I don't have all the stability in the world. Hey, I really need you to kill this goddamn skeleton. Come on now. Chug and Estus. That was really silly. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Alright, one more time. There we go. Okay. Oh! Oh, come on. Not here, not today, not now. Alright, that was not the best way to go about that, but it ended up working out in the end. Oh my god. All of the blocking. Come on. You're dead. Okay, that's what I thought. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. God damn it. That's silly. That's so silly. I should have had that. I'm debating with myself. What am I looking at for Yeah, alright. Let's use an effigy. Any summon signs around? Nah. That's okay. Take off the Ring of Binding. I really hate those necromancers. I hate them a lot. It's the catacombs all over again. Ho ho ho. Nice try. Oh man, I love that. You even get some forward momentum coming out of that roll with an attack. Oh my goodness. That's great. Oh dear. That was almost dangerous. Well, it was dangerous. It was almost, terrible, I guess. Yeah. Up here into ambush territory. 2, 3. I was gonna say, come on. I haven't got all day. In fact, if this run is unsuccessful, this will probably be it for the day. And I would really, really hate to leave it off like that. I would really hate to leave on that note. Like, I really should be able to beat this guy. Ah, damn it. I wish I had gone to Majula to burn the bone dust now. Hopefully I remember to do that before the next episode. Oh! Slow down now. That's better. Life gem and on and ever upwards. I really like this bridge. It's a nice bridge. Whew! No summon signs? Yeah. It's not a big surprise. People don't really go out of their way for this boss. Which I understand. I like it. I don't really understand the people who complain about it, because those people are definitely exist. But I understand why it's not, you know, the most popular. It's one of those that's really cool in theory, but less fun in practice. Oh god, don't. Oh my god! You skeleton assholes! I couldn't do anything! And the chariot was taken for goddamn years to get around to me. The salt is real. God, I want to... I don't want this video to be fucking ages. Okay, we're gonna burn this bone dust. I'm gonna blame that on not having burned the bone dust, even though that doesn't make any sense. We're gonna burn this bone dust and we're gonna make one more effort at it, because I would be really upset about leaving the video on that note. That upsets me so much. Like, ah! I couldn't do anything in that corner. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh, really good start to things. I can't be salty. I can't be mad. That's just it's gonna work against me. Gotta be calm. Just take it easy. One, two, three. Why is, like, I understand the varying damage you can do depending on where you hit with a weapon, but I guess I have no idea. I thought it was an issue of proximity in that I needed to be closer to these people. Apparently just being close to them is not quite it. There might be like a middle sweet spot for this one? I don't know. Shit, what's my greatsword at in terms of upgrades? +6? Ah, yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't know that I want to use chunks on it. Apparently the Pursuer Ultra Greatsword isn't useless. Maybe do I have a Fragrant Branch of Yore yet? No, I didn't think so. I'll try and free Strayed soon. Who is the merchant you can trade boss souls to? Alright, gonna stay right here. Let you guys be assholes. Alright, got a lot of stamina. Perfect. Perfect! Okay, now, on the next pass, we're gonna make a break for it. Make a break for it again. Oh my god, where are you? Okay, okay. Good start. Oh my god! Horsey, save me! Damn it! Oh my god! I hate the skeletons so much. This boss fight would be fine without them. You figure out, you solve the puzzle, you fucking just fight the horse. Why do we need the skeletons? Ah! I am salty. I'm gonna quit now before this episode drags on for far too long and I kill myself with salt. Oh my god, that's frustrating. Alright. Don't worry about it. You guys will see it. I'll do it on camera. I don't know, man. I would have thought it'd be really easy with this build, with this big-ass shield. But I can't fucking get rid of the skeletons. I can get to the necromancers fine, so that the skeletons can't revive, but then I can't actually kill the skeletons. Fuck me. I don't know. But hey, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you liked it more than I did. If you did, please consider hitting the like button. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Leave some constructive criticism, some deconstructive criticism, whatever you feel like. And yeah, if you'd like to continue this journey through Drangleic with us as we continue to fail and die to ponies, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you again very much for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.